Good heavens!
What is the matter?
It's Passepartout. Oh! Passepartout! Passepartout!
Oh, monsieur! Is it you? Is it really you? Oh, monsieur! Oh, I never thought I would see you again! Oh, monsieur! I'm so very happy! Oh, nothing will stop us now! Nothing!
Say what you will about Fogg. His rescue of their prince has miraculously healed our relations with the Burmese government, just when those relations were coming apart. A remarkable display of true English character, ma'am.
Mr. Fogg cannot escape British justice. No, that would be wrong.
Yeah.
But under these trying circumstances...
Your Majesty, I think we have a solution to our problem. We've just had word of Mr. Fogg.
Yes?
Lost at sea, Your Majesty. The China Sea. All hands were lost. There are no survivors, ma'am.
Indeed. Lost. What a very great pity. Lost. Frightful.
Well, here you are, sir. A warrant for the arrest of one Phileas Fogg.
At last.
It was sent here on the mere chance this fellow might reach Yokohama.
Yes. If only the authorities had shown the same zeal earlier on.
What a damn shame you can't arrest him right here. But papers of extradition from the Japanese would take months, of course. Do you know where he is?
Now, I know where he will be. On his way to San Francisco.
If my calculations are correct, Passepartout, no, thank you. At 12 knots, we shall cross the Pacific in 21 days. In time to catch the Central Pacific from San Francisco.
Oh, right on schedule.
From San Francisco to New York on the 26th of September. New York to London by the 5th of October.
London? And I never thought I would see it again.
I should arrive at the club several hours before I'm due there.
Then, of course, there is the matter of the princess.
Yes, she has been acting most peculiarly lately.
She isn't coming to dinner?
No, not hungry.
I have noticed too, monsieur, a strange melancholy. You have seen the way she looks at you.
Looks at me?
Yes.
I wasn't aware of any...
Monsieur, I am of the opinion that I believe that she harbors emotions for you other than gratitude.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we French would call it une affaire de cœur, an affair of the heart.
You mean to say...
Oui, monsieur.
No. Utter nonsense.
Is it?
Well, of course, I admit I do have a deep, abiding affection for the princess, but I don't think I've ever given her any reason to believe that... Well, on the contrary, I think I've made it quite clear that... No, you must be mistaken.
Perhaps.
I think I know what it is. She's homesick.
Homesick?
Yes. Oh, that would explain the whole thing, wouldn't it?
Oui, monsieur.
Her teeth glitter between her lips, like dewdrops in a passion flower's half-enveloped breast, beneath the silken folds of her tunic. Oh, here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. These past few weeks have been... I believe they've aroused a most peculiar feeling within me.
Oh?
Yes, you see, you've preoccupied my thoughts in many ways. That is to say, your resourcefulness, your knowledge of the world at large, your courage.
Do you think a young woman with a bit of knowledge and courage to be remarkable?
What I mean to say is, well, that is, I don't mean,
What do you mean, Phileas?
What I have to say is far more difficult for me than I ever thought possible. Indeed, perhaps more so than going around the world. Oh dear, how can I ever put this?
Try, Phileas.
The point is, I'm a very private sort of man, you see. I've never felt it necessary to reveal myself to anyone. In point of fact, I've always felt incapable of expressing my true feelings to others.
You are not alone. Many others have that problem.
They do?
Yes, of course.
Still, a very private man. A man completely set in his ways. A man who has lived alone for most of his life and finds that arrangement quite satisfactory.
I see.
I would never presume to speculate what your feelings are towards me, but as for myself, I could never contemplate a liaison with anyone. It was Shakespeare who said, I believe, love is nothing else but an insatiate thirst of enjoying a greedily desired object.
Do you feel any less private now? What are you afraid of, Phileas?
Nothing. Nothing at all. That is, we shall be parting when we get to England, and we will still remain good friends, I trust.
Friends?
Yes. Oh. Oh, forgive me, I don't know what came over me.
You don't?
Oh, I'm profoundly ashamed of myself to have taken advantage of a a simple, affectionate moment like this, I do apologize. And now that we understand each other, I'm very grateful that we had this little chat.
Chat?
Yes, quite.
You have your emotions under control now.
Yeah, I do now, thank heavens.
What a pity.
I beg your pardon?
God help Phileas Fogg should he ever be carried away. How awful that would be. To allow something so uncontrollable to enter your punctual head. Good night, Phileas. I must hurry off to bed, or I might be late for breakfast. I may even forego it altogether.